Hi guys, man am I excited to talk to you. So I am horrible about keeping secrets, especially when it is something that I'm so excited about, and I have kept this baby secret for almost 6 months. I have been working on this since literally December 1st, and I'm happy to announce that, as many of you guys guessed, yes, I collaborated with Ana Luisa to create my first ever piece of jewelry, and it was the most amazing process, and I have been kind of filming it throughout. So I'm gonna walk you through that whole design process, but for anyone who is impatient and they just wanna know the facts right now, I understand. Here is the lightning round. So for starters, it is a double-sided pendant. It is made from recycled gold, hand-painted enamel, and cubic zirconia for the touch of sparkle on both sides. It represents the sun and the moon, but I will go deeper into the actual meaning in literally a few seconds. And 5% of all the proceeds will be going to Rainforest Trust, which is a nonprofit organization that focuses on buying back land from companies and giving that land back to the plants and animals and indigenous people who it belongs to in the rainforest. And what helps the rainforest helps all of us, so I thought it was a really great nonprofit to give to. It's also one of the highest rated, so all of your money will be put in a really great place. So I'll talk about the actual physical design inspiration in a second, but I wanted to share the message, the emotional inspiration behind it, because I think that's the most important. And if you guys have watched this channel, you know that I really appreciate that we're all really complex. I think that understanding that emotions ebbs and it flows, and some days you wake up and you're feeling so extroverted and just so energetic and loud and wild, and then if you're like me, within the next hour you've completely switched and you're feeling so introverted and chill and soft. And I think that that's really beautiful, and I think that I wanted to celebrate it in some way, and so I wanted to give you a piece of jewelry that could follow you through however you're feeling for that day. If you wake up feeling like the sun and then a couple minutes later you feel like the moon, I really think that that's beautiful. That was kind of the idea behind it, and now let's jump into the actual creative process. So even though it feels like literally a decade ago, in December I was in Las Vegas. When I got off the plane, hooked my phone up to Wi-Fi, I saw that I had an email from Ana Luisa, and I've worked with them before, so it wasn't like a crazy thing to see in my inbox. But when I saw the content, I thought that jet lag was really getting to me. I had to read the email like a couple times to really understand that this was actually happening. I had to hold myself back from answering like immediately. Once I understood, within I think it was like 2 days, I was on the phone with the lovely Tina, who broke down the whole process, and she really stressed that I had full creative freedom. That was simultaneously really nice, but also like terrifying, because so immediately after that phone call, I started thinking about what jewelry do I really like. And if you know me, you know that I love antiquing. And when I think about vintage jewelry, one thing that I always gravitated towards, I still do, are lockets, because I just think older jewelry tended to always have like some extra thing that made it so interesting, like it had a secret compartment, or maybe it had a lock. I went further to think, how can I make this a more interesting than just a locket? And I thought about having 2 different designs on the front and the back. Keep in mind, I didn't even know if this was possible. And one thing that I love that I don't think I see often anymore is black jewelry. I'm really drawn to not only like black antique jewelry from like the Victorian era, but also in Korea, they have obviously the mother of pearl inlay, where it's like this beautiful black enamel with mother of pearl on top. And when I was thinking about black with this mother of pearl design, I immediately thought of the moon. And so when you think of the moon, what is the opposite? The sun. It's not rocket science. So I kind of went forward with this sun and moon idea, and literally that day I drew this. So I thought it would be a locket, and this would be a slice of mother of pearl. Real artistic talent right there. bless the designers who had to deal with me. And so I sent that over along with a mood board that they requested, which was basically just pictures of the things that inspired me. So basically the black jewelry, the different sun and moon motifs that I was really drawn to, the Korean mother of pearl inlay. And yeah, I sent that off. And after the Christmas holiday, I had my first meeting. Hi, good morning. I'm good, how are you? My first meeting was with David, the CEO, and Annie, the head designer, and they walked me through, oh my God, so many things. So I used to make jewelry in high school, but it was literally like go to a bead store and put the bead on the wire and put it on the earring hook. I felt like I got a master class. It was amazing. So yeah, after that, they kind of took all my feedback. We decided that it was much better to do a double-sided pendant. Annie took my weird little drawing and went into her laboratory and worked some kind of magic.
Hello everyone, I just got home, which is why I'm in a really puffy jacket. It is January 6th, but I got this email January 4th, just to like give you more of the timeline. It was the New Year holiday, so then they got back to me afterwards and they sent me this really cool mock-up. Their designer is so nice. So they made this collage of like the inspirations that I sent as well as my drawings, and then they gave me two options as far as what they came up with based on my drawings. And I honestly had such anxiety that whole day because they were basically like, choose one, which direction we can go in. You know, whenever you make something that you're gonna like put your name on, whether it's like an art project for school or something, and you reach this point and you're like, I want to start everything over. I didn't go far enough. I'm so basic, blah, 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 blah. And then I calmed myself down and looked at it again. And I think, first of all, both of the designs are really, really pretty. And that like just added to it. Like I couldn't choose, but I also realized that I like that it's simple, and that was kind of the point in making it, is I wanted it to be something that you could just wear every single day. And so it really, really calmed me down, and I'm still really happy with the direction it's going. So I gave them my feedback. I was able to pick kind of which gem we wanted to go with, the chain design, the chain length, if we're gonna do the necklace extender as well. And then I also get to pick my packaging colors. Yeah, I'm very excited, but I'm glad that this was kind of like a lot of decisions at once. So now I'm like, okay, we're done. Now we're just gonna make a lot of tiny decisions, and I feel like those are easier to do. Yeah, I'm really excited and I can't wait to see what happens next. On to the nitty gritty, the little details. Catch you then. Hi everyone. So I am about to be filming a video about, like, it involves Lizzie McGuire music. And so I was playing a bunch of really obnoxious EDM remixes because those were like the only remixes people did back in the day. Somebody knocked on my door and I thought it was my neighbor to come yell at me for listening to such horrible music, but it's my package from Ana Luisa. Let's open her up. Oh, I get a little note. Here it is. You guys, it's so pretty. Oh my God, I don't want to cry. Oh my God. Wow, it's exactly the width. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show it to you guys. Sun side. And this is the moon side. Let me put on like a nicer shirt. Hold on, I look so bad. Okay, I'm back. Sun side first. So this is what it looks like on. Oh my God, it's so pretty. And then here's the moon side. It's so pretty. I have to go look in the mirror. Hold on. I was most nervous about the sun side because I couldn't completely explain my idea for what I hoped the sun rays would look like. But this is what I wanted, if not better. Whoa. Wow, I'm really, really happy with it. I love it a lot. I love that you can switch the sides. Today is March 16th.
And so they sent it to me basically to look at it, to wear it, see how I feel about it. The thickness too, I forgot to show you. It's about this thick. It's a little thicker than a coin, but it's very smooth and it's very light. Oh my God, to like Annie and the whole design team, thank you. I've got tears in my eyes, so I'm gonna kind of sign off now. So happy with it. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Wow, this is so exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off now, but yeah. Hi, a little early, sorry.
I actually wrote everything down, so I have a...
Okay, that meeting was really nice. Tina gave me a ton of tips for how to like promote and everything. I don't know, it's been a feel good experience this whole time. Everybody's super sweet. So yeah, I guess kind of this is the last thing. I have to take some photos for their website and then it's gonna launch, and I'm just really excited. I have my prototype here that I've been sneaking into some YouTube videos and you guys have noticed, so that's really sweet that even though you didn't know it was by me, you still liked it, so that was really nice. And yeah, see you guys at the launch. Yes, I can. Can you hear me? And last week I had my last meeting with David and Annie just for any last minute questions. Now it's out, it's available. If you guys do have any questions about the product or the manufacturing process, anything like that, please leave them down below, and either I can answer you right away or I can find you the right answer. They're a really transparent company. I knew the first question you guys would ask would be, where was it made? What kind of factory is it made in? And David gave me all the information, so if you need more, please let me know. But they've been using the same small family-run factory where they do everything in-house. It's in Panyu, the Panyu district near Guangzhou in China. They do everything. They do the plating, they do the hand painting of the enamel. He was just there in September. They're very open. They've all been in this business for a really long time. They've kind of like honed their skills, I guess you would say. Now Ana Luisa is able to run on just this really great track, thanks to all of their expertise. So yeah, I'm sorry it's so noisy, but just thank you guys so much. Without you, I mean, I wouldn't have ever gotten this opportunity. So this was just such an amazing process for me. And I really can't thank you guys enough. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. And thank you to the Ana Luisa team, Tina, Annie, David. Oh my God. This was just such a fun process. This was so great. Thank you for being so patient with me. Thank you for answering all of my silly questions. So I literally couldn't be happier with it. And I just thank you guys so much. I'm gonna just keep talking myself in a circle and saying thank you. So I'm gonna end it here. But yeah, what a journey. How much fun. Thank you so much. The link is down below. You get 10% off with your first purchase at Ana Luisa. And once again, 5% of your proceeds will be going to Rainforest Trust. So yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Just thank you so much for your support. It really, really means the world. And I will see you guys later. Bye.